This look is giving fall, and oh my gosh, I think like these shadows are so gorgeous in person that the camera really isn't capturing how beautiful, how sparkly these shadows are. So today I have Klarity Cosmetics Apocalypse palette, okay? And this is like their limited edition Halloween release, and it is really gorgeous. When I saw this, I was like, yep, this is what I want. I want it. This color scheme is gorgeous. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look at these multi-chromes. Look at these. Just look at the colors. I mean, it's such a unique color story. And then I saw the gray matte and then I was sold. I was like, yep, I'll be getting this. So let's go ahead and jump on into the video. This is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So as I just told you, we are talking about the Klarity Cosmetics Apocalypse palette. So I may or may not be a bad YouTuber. Sorry, y'all. Probably just a bad YouTuber. So currently the palette is sold out, okay? It's sold out. This was a pre-order that I bought this on. They did another pre-order, I want to say last week. And I don't know if it was their final pre-order. It might be because the palette is limited edition. I did have my palette in time enough for me to probably film it, but honestly, I haven't had time to film. So that's why I say I'm a bad YouTuber, because that way more people could have saw the video and decided whether or not they want to actually purchase the palette. And I kind of hate that when I talk about indie brands that, you know, the palette isn't available and it's something to pre-order. But if you have this palette, hopefully this video can serve as some type of inspiration for you. Or maybe if you just want to feel like, oh, I've been hearing about this brand and I want to check it out at a later date when they come out with something new. So let me introduce myself before I get too carried away, because I'm already there. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy and I love makeup. Yes, so that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup, but please just call me Ash or Ashley. And eyeshadow is one of my favorite things to talk about. Eyeshadow is my jam. Now, a few things about the palette. We have 10 gorgeous shades, and then we also have some really beautiful multi-chromes in here that are high shine, and then the other two right here are actually duochromes, and the rest are nice beautiful mattes. Klarity Cosmetics is actually a woman-owned, black-owned brand, and I have been enjoying their palettes and the color stories. The only complaint I have about this is that these pan sizes, why does it have to be so big? I mean, honestly, who is going through all of this eyeshadow? Now, they did release their Evil Mermaid palette earlier, and they did actually make it like regular eyeshadow rounds, but yes, that's the only thing that just like grinds my gears. I'm like, it's so big. Look at it, it's so big. It's kind of big, okay? So for reference, let's give a good reference. All right, because it was sitting right here, and it's actually a good reference. This is the Mothership Mega. This is the one that released in 2020. Yep, they're like the same size. You know, Mothership Mega is like 18 shades, I want to say. This is 10. See what I mean? So the palette does actually come with a sleeve with the same actual design as the actual palette itself. On the palette, you do have a few inscriptions on the front as far as Klarity Cosmetics Pressed Pigment Palette, and it also gives you the net weight per pan, which is 3.5 grams or equal to 0.12 ounces. On the back of the actual sleeve, you do have the ingredients of the eyeshadows right here. You also have the lifespan of the palette, which is 12 months. Once you open it, you keep your makeup in a cool, dry area, it will be fine. This brand is actually vegan and cruelty-free, and so that's great. And they are distributed out of Port Arthur, Texas, here in the United States. So if you want some more up-to-date information about their ingredients, make sure you go ahead and check out the website. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it, the palette actually does retail for $63. So yes, a little bit more expensive, but definitely because these multi-chromes can definitely be more expensive to work. And I mean, oh my gosh. So I am going to do swatches, but look, some of these beautiful. And I love how they also do the shade names in this palette. So we have shades like Double Tap, Dear End, Tomb and May Concern, because as you can see, it's spelled like that. And I love how they do like these double entendres with their shade names. It's really, really cute. You can tell they put a lot of thought into it. But look at this. Can you please? Can you look at that? And then we do have Tomb and May Concern. This one is really pretty also. I would say that, you know, we have seen a multi-chrome like this quite a bit. And then I Choose You. It's super cute. I choose you. Like chew. So, right there. Really, really pretty. So these are the multi-chromes that are actually just in the palette. Oh my gosh. Like, do y'all see this? Like, oh my gosh. Look at it. Oh my gosh. It's so, so pretty. Let me see. I'm going to turn down my lights just a tiny bit. And you can see this one even a little bit better. I just turned off that lamp behind me. You can see very high shine. So I got 3 looks for you as usual. I'm going to let you know about my thoughts along the way and definitely wrap up with some final thoughts at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and get started. So I got my eyebrows together. Of course, I use my favorite, which is my Goof Proof pencil by by Benefit Cosmetics in the shade 3.75. And I prime my eyelids with my favorite eyeshadow primer, which is the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Caffeine. So let's go ahead and get started with a couple looks. All right, I am back. Oh, these I'm like, these two looks they are working for me. And I'm like, I found some earrings that kind of match with both of my eye looks. So these earrings are old. They're like maybe 4 years old. They're from Express. I get a lot of earrings from Express. But these looks are super, super cute. So I really like this little pop of orange right here. The mattes are beautiful. I wish that a couple of mattes would go a little bit deeper. I wish the gray would go up a little bit deeper, but it is really pretty with this pink matte. What is this pink matte? It's called Pleased to Eat You. Okay, I wasn't ready for that just quite yet. Pleased to eat you. Do with that whatever you want. And then we have Somebody, like Somebody is Scared. So gray matte, gorgeous with that pink, gorgeous with I Choose You. That's cute. Chew, like CHEWS. These multi-chromes and these shimmers are gorgeous. Now, I did lay down my glitter glue. You saw me pull out my NYX glitter glue, and the glitter glue just really helped adhere these shimmers down, especially when they have a lot of slip to them, but it also helps achieve the high shine. So I went in with my let's see, what is this, 02 brush, because it is tightly dense. It's a little rougher, or I don't know what type of hair it is, so I'm sorry. But it's just a little bit stiffer, and it's allow you to pick up the multi-chrome pretty well. Now, in order to get the maximum payoff, as you see here with the ultimate shine, going on top with your finger afterwards just like seals the deal. The green shades are really pretty. Now, you can deepen your eye look using Thriller, but I was really kind of surprised. When you put Thriller and Dead End together, they really, you could tell a gradient, but they really kind of look the same. So I was a little shocked by that. But oh my gosh, these shades are beautiful. You can melt them into each other, because kind of when you look at the palette at first, you're like, it's a lot going on here. Not sure which way to go, but I'm very, very pleased. This shade is beautiful, even though, let's keep it real, it's a shade that we've pretty much seen before, but oh my gosh. So for my face details, I went in with my Rare Beauty foundation combo. I've been using this a lot lately, like almost every day. I don't know if this is my next pan foundation, but it's just been here. I've just been using it. So Rare Beauty foundation in the shade 430W, along with the concealer in 420 neutral here. Then I went in, of course, y'all been here before, bronzer by Mented Cosmetics. I took one of my Klarity brushes. Also, Klarity just released like a gang of bronzers, so I do want to pick up a couple, and I really enjoy their blushes. So I went in with the blush called Thang, and it's a little bit more mustardy, so it just gave a little lightness to the cheeks. This is the shade right here. Then I took my Pat McGrath. This is the Divine Rose highlighter, because I wanted something kind of goldy right here, just on the cheeks. I did not do any lashes. I don't know, lately I just haven't been feeling like it, and I only really wear them when I film, because if I was just going out and about, I wouldn't put them on. And I've been trying to get more consistent with using my lash serum and actually using it. But for my waterlines for this eye, I went in with a purple. So this is from the Glam Shop. They're out of Poland, but you can get any purple shadow, to be honest. And then this one, I actually took two different pencils. So at first I went in with my pencil from Colourpop. This is the one, Catsuit. It's really pretty. It's actually really creamy, really bold, as you can see. That is a shade, but up against the light, it just looks really bright. And I was like, okay, I knew I didn't want that total brightness across the whole waterline. So then I took my Pat McGrath Labs. Baby, she hanging on. I'm like, woo, when we gonna get to the new? I might just start a fresh one very soon. So this is the Xtreme Blk liner. When I say this is a good value for your money, because honestly, I've had this liner forever. Use it every day. Use it all the time when filming, and just can't get rid of it. So I did the other half. of my eyelid with that, or the waterline. Went in with my Juvia's Place Cola lip liner, like a direct dupe for MAC Cosmetics Chestnut. And then took my Fashion Fair lipstick in the shade Genache, which is a really pretty brown. And that is the look. So I am so pleased with it. I think this look, I mean, that orange shade, what is the orange shade? I've worn that shade before. This pink is pretty with that blue. Ooh, both of them. Go big or go at home. So, really pretty. Okay, alrighty. So, I'll be back with another look. I am back. Here is the final look, and this shadow, oh my gosh, this orange multi-chrome has got to be one of the most beautiful orange multi-chromes I've ever laid my eyes on. It's so pretty. So I did change my headband, if you're wondering. It's great. And I'm like, this look is giving family homecoming. My school colors are orange and green, so that's coming up in like 2 weeks. So I definitely think I'm taking this shadow with me, because I'm pretty sure, at least palettes magnetic, I'm pretty sure it's magnetic, like, because I need this shadow to come with me, and I'm not going to be able to, pack this palette, because the only thing is, this palette is kind of large. So let's see. I'm pretty sure they're magnetic. What I remember about Klarity Cosmetics, they're usually magnetic. Okay, so this look, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. The shimmers in here, these multi-chromes and the dual chromes were very easy to work with. I really appreciate that, because one of the first palettes that I tried from Klarity, which is the Bloom palette, those shadows were a little crumbly, had a lot of texture to them, kind of very hard to pick up on a brush, did not lay right on your eyes, but these shimmers by far have been so much better. And not to mention the shadows that are also in the Lily palette, those are really beautiful as well. But this palette is just gorgeous. The color story is really unique. That's what really just drew me into this palette. But it does kind of push you out your comfort level, you know what I mean? Because it's definitely a palette that, you're like, okay, what combination I can put with this? Because it's only really like 2 monochromatic colors, unless you do like this. So maybe 2 to 3. The gray matte is beautiful. I love a good gray matte. That just hits me here. It's something about a gray matte that I just truly enjoy. Everything was really buttery, really blendable. I didn't have any trouble. Definitely these got a lot darker as far as the mattes. Like this green matte got a lot deeper once I just used the patting technique, just like pat it on and then blend it out, versus just sweeping it across my lids, because even then when I did that, the orange was it was pretty, but it was a little bit more softer. So it depends on what type of look you're going for, so you can get both out of there. So I do enjoy that. I do wish that one matte was just maybe a little bit deeper to give you something to, you know, darken the outer V, but then that's also sometimes the magic of makeup and making you push yourself out of the box. And then like at this point, you probably have a bunch of palettes that you can bring something in to deepen up the outer V, but I am just really enjoying this palette. I've worn this palette once already. I wore it to work. I wore the orange shade. It was a little bit softer, and I wore these three shades right here. And the look lasted for a long time. I did use the glitter glue. I don't think I really went over the shadow with my finger, so it wasn't as shiny as it is here, but I really enjoy this. I think this is a great steal. I don't usually buy like Halloween themed palettes because usually it's just like I can't figure out, or I don't see myself using it past that Halloween season, and I'm not like a big Halloween person. But this color story, when I saw it, I was just like, yep, it's different, it's unique. You could definitely take it in the spring with you. You could take it in the winter, summer, all year round. Definitely the orange is giving like fall vibes, but it could give spring vibes. And I think it'll also be really pretty in the summertime. If you just take the orange and just maybe do a brown matte, that shadow will be really great, especially you get a bang for your buck, because you know, the palette is $63. The only thing I would say is this shade that I have on the bottom, it is really, really pretty, but I would say that we have seen a shade like this a time or two, to my concern. Yeah, you know, we've kind of seen that turquoise, blue to green, purple flip quite a bit, but it does really work really nice with the palette. And I really like how these two shades play off of each other. Really, really beautiful. So I have nothing but good things to say. I feel like every time I try Klarity, they just get better and better. Like their palettes, the quality is getting a lot better. I hope they bring this back. I know there's like one more pre-order, but that they're working on probably fulfilling, but I don't know. I think this is more kind of limited edition. I know they have a palette coming out around Black Friday that they've kind of hinted to, so I do probably plan on picking that up if I like the color story. But I think this is really, really gorgeous. And the artwork is just, yeah, it's really top tier. So let me know. Oh my gosh, I don't even know which. I love this look, but the look, oh my, all three looks I was equally excited about. Like that pink with the gray, and that was really pretty. Everything, because sometimes when I do the first look, I'm like, ooh, it's cute. I just kind of threw some colors on, but all three of my looks I have been very, very pleased with. So I don't know, y'all choose for me, but let me know down in the comments. Give this video a big old thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video, and subscribe to my channel because you know I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. And with all of that being said, you already know what time it is. It's time for the chair dance, hey, 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 chair dance, chair dance. Hey, hey. All right, y'all. Bye.